Hello all and welcome to the Lane channel. So in this video I will just talk about the updates that has been just happened on 22nd of June. So the first thing that has been updated in this content here is the Relic War. So it's a large scale kingdom versus kingdom content and compete against others kingdom for the 8 powerful relics that give you a unique buff per week. And how you can play it is to go to the menu battlefields and select the relics war. Only the kingdom lord and also the kingdom steward can make a bid, and it's up to 3 bids can be made simultaneously towards to that specific of relics things. Let me just bring you through the screen itself. So if you go into the battlefield relics war, there are 8 different kind of relics, and it has like a different buff applies to each of it. So I believe the real guild will definitely go for uh, those really benefit to them. The attack one surely it does. We have the defense, and we have like next one is on the HP. So it really depends on which bit you are aiming for and which are the relics that the real kingdom will aim for. If you would like to win a bit on maybe some good buff there. I would say it's a bit hard if your kingdom are not strong enough, as you will need to defenses as well because you're gonna be battling with them. So there is a light attack, dark attack, followed by I think it's a fire attack, and then followed by the water and also the earth attack. So there's the buff for area of different things. Maybe what you can discuss here with your kingdom member is that if you would like to complete maybe a certain quest or maybe a certain tier of the labyrinth itself, the elemental buff is kind of good. Of course, the main one you would like to aim for the attack, but I guess that would always go to the first kingdom, since they have better players there. Um, yeah, so I think it's really a war like beating like to see who have the most resources to get win in the bid. But if you fail to bid this one here, if your bid is less and you cannot win the bid itself, you still can predict the winners. Yeah, you can predict, make a bet on it, and you will get some kind of like consolations reward here. I would say consolations prize stuff. It doesn't seem to be much because yeah, by participating it is actually much more rewarding. And to participate this one here, you will need to make sure that you be to fight at the Friday time. There's time zone that has been stated in here. I will post this link in the descriptions down below. You just have to yeah, go through and see what else is in there. And the battle will be on the Saturday itself. So the occupying is after the Relic War ends until the next Relics War. So it's a weekly game, I believe is here. If you follow this here, it should be a weekly game. So only top 2 kingdom will go to war. So if you do not win a bit, you would just, yeah, you could not do anything there. And the guide of Relic War is also shared here. So as I show you just now, what kind of attack or defense kind of things, HP increase, like attack, dark attack, the 5 elemental increase attack of things, the schedule, the bid itself. So once the bid ends, the top 2 highest bidding kingdom will enter the Relic War. A kingdom can bid up to 3. Only the kingdom lord and steward can bid on the relics. So if you fail to, even if players including members of kingdom that fail a bid that are unavailable to, sorry, unable to participate in the battle, everyone can participate the battle predictions phase, which is the one that I showed to you. You will get some obsidians if you win the predictions there. And then, yep, if you guess the correct winner of the Kingdom War there. The schedule of the Relic War will be as follow. Only Kingdom Lord. Yep, I read this one here. When you bid on a relic and get outbidded by another kingdom, all bid excluding the top 2 kingdom will be returned immediately. So if you fail the bidding itself, you will still get back your obsidians. Yeah, you will still get back your obsidian or prism. Is that an obsidian or prism? It's a prism, right? Yeah, you will get back your prism. And then duplicate bits will only deduct the additional bits amount. If you bid the same amount as another kingdom, the first and second place will be determined by the order which the bids were first made. So if you're the first kingdom, maybe you bid around like 10k, and the second and third kingdom bidding at 9k, then it would decide if who makes the bid on the 9k first. So if it's the third kingdom who makes um the 9k bids first, then if it goes to the third kingdom, and the second kingdom will get the refund because of the time. Relic bidding requires at least 15 kingdom members to participate. So there is a minimum rule saying that you will need to have at least 15 kingdom members to participate, and excluding the kingdom lord and stewards and inactive members. So it's very important that it's not that saying you have a lot of members, you could join. If your members are inactive, then you will be excluded in it if you have less than 15 count, excluding the lord and the steward. If another kingdom bids higher right before bidding and bidding time is extended for 3 minutes, so you can always check out like the bids amount, and you can just counter on top of it. Um, yeah, much more like a wheel game here. So the progression gain occupations point by standing on the occupations territory. The first kingdom to reach maximum occupations point will win. If both kingdom has the same amount of point by the time that the Relics War is over, then the kingdom that made the higher bids win. So if you have the same point, but then you have the higher bids, you still win the war itself. So Relics War layout. On the Relics War battlefield, there are occupations territories that grant to the occupations point necessary to win, and portals that can be used strategically. So it's like a strategic game here. You will need to know which spot you need to stand on, or using the portal to transfer, or even like selling buff, buying buffs, kind of stuff. There are also buff tower and monster that grant buff to kingdom members, making them stronger, so you can use the buff in order to counter with maybe some of the higher CP enemies out there. And then there's like the small large territories location that might must be occupied to increase the kingdom occupations points. Occupations points are constantly gained while allies are standing at in the occupations territory. So you have to like stand in the spot in order to make it your spot. So a monster that appeared in a certain area during the Relic War, the kingdom that defeated effect buff monster will receive a time buff for all kingdom members participating in the current Relic War. The buff will disappear upon death. So if you kill the neutral monster and you got a buff itself, but then if you get killed by the enemy, the buff will be gone. So still the real game here. Buff Tower. The kingdom that construct a buff tower in an occupation territory will receive a time buff for all kingdom member participating in the current Relic War. Buff from buff tower will not disappear even upon death. So I think you will need to focus on the buff tower because it will not disappear. Teleport portal. There are teleport portal that connects to the northern and southern area of the Relic War map. I believe this is the teleport. You can see the red one here and the blue one here. So if you would like to know what kind of things is it, there's a description on the right hand side of the war map, so you will know okay which one is the base, which one is the spawn point of the monster, the one that gave you the extra buff, and also where is the teleport and also the tower. Yeah, I believe the map we could only view it in nowhere to be click tutorial. So you can see starting point at here, and then Relic War point. You need to get this territory here. Oh, buff tower is located here, and the boss appear on the top as per this one here. So this is the buff tower, and yep, as what I have said, teleport is the red one to the red one, blue one to the blue one, and winners. Relic buff obtained by winning Relic War can be sold to other kingdom members. Wow. The sale price can be set by the kingdom that won and obtained the relic. What? So you can sell your buff to others player. Yeah. Um, I think it's kind of a hard game for free-to-play players here. Sorry, but that's the reality. And for the rewards itself, kingdom that participate in the Relic War will receive kingdom reward and solo rewards on top of the participation's reward. So you can see there is a reward here, kingdom reward. You will get the what's that? What's that wolf called again? New month. Let me just where is it? Where is it? Dingo. So its name is Dingo, the Woofy here. So you will get the Kingdom Rewards Woofy mount, but then it's still you will need to auction for it in the Kingdom Auction House. So it will be like RNG and see which member actually got it. Yeah, winning the bid. So it's like a bidding and a bidding on top of it. After winning the relic wall, the kingdom will receive a relic and its effect will be granted to all kingdom members, and then you can actually sell it as well. I'm not sure about how about the selling. Let's see. Relic buff you obtain will remain active until the next relic war, which is 1 week. In additionals, the kingdom can sell a relic buff to others player. Okay, it is stated here. Kingdom and possessions of relic will receive rewards according to the buff sales amount. Depending on the buff sales, rewards will be registered at the kingdom auctions house. Um, how? kingdom can sell relic buff to others player. Rewards will be registered at Kingdom Auction House. Information for the registered items such as a skill book can be viewed in the Relic will manage buff to the rewards tab. Relic buff can be sold until battlefield entry is available and sales reward will be sent immediately after. So you can sell it, you can set the price. Players can purchase a maximum of 3 relic buff a day. It says sell to others player. I'm not sure is it your own kingdom player or others player because that's what I read here. It seems to be others player as in others. Other kingdom member. Oh well, we will see it on this Saturday itself. So battle predictions is the consolations prize. If you only predict it correctly, players in the kingdom excluding Kingdom Academy can participate in guessing which kingdom will win the relic war between and the end of the bidding and starting of the relic war between the end of a bidding and start of battle. So okay, after ending the bidding, you can just put in because the start time of the bidding and end time will be on a Friday, and then you will have the preparations time between this one here. So you have like the battle predictions time in between the Friday late night until the Saturday late night, and then the battle will start here. So this is the predictions time here. Scroll, scroll, scroll. And then after the Relic War are over, players will receive a rewards according to the number of correct guesses. If the player does not accept the reward by the next battle predictions phase, which is 1 week later, the rewards are sent to the mailbox. So it will not forfeit your reward, but sending it to the mailbox itself. This guide is based on the test versions and the contests are subject to change in the future. So it might subject to change, but not sure about that. And let's see what's the next updates. So the next one would be the new dimensional border. Right now you will have like the three-head snakes in Feeling Mount Know-how. Weird name. Whatever. So you will have like the new challenge for the new dimensional border. Of course, when it says new dimensional border, you will expect that there will be new tetra puzzle and also new accessories, new drop of the skill book if you are lucky, and then you will also have like the new border pass thing. So this is things about it, and you will also have the title. So by completing like X number of time, blah blah blah, and you will get the title as according, which give you extra CP. And if you would like to know where you can access to it, click on the menu, challenge, go to the dimensional border. So this is the one, the snake. Can you play it faster? So yeah. Okay, so you will see there is the dimensional border pass, so you will get something from the quest itself. You can purchase a premium one with 3,000 of diamond. You will get like a special title as well if you completed it. There's no time limit as per same as the previous two dimensional border there. And there is like the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and tier 4 with different kind of levels requirements to enter. You will have also the dimension and border shop that I said about it. You will get the tetra books and also the tetra piece for that. Yep. And next one, the new familiar. So you will have the Firelynx and yep, you will have the Firelynx attack type fire element, increase all elemental damage fire elemental damage increase proportions to the number of the fire familiar equipped. It's a good build for a fire team. This is the skills. Stomping decrease the target HP potions and heal recovery. It's kind of good to against engineer, I guess. It's much more like a PvP mobs, not mobs, sorry. PvP familiar here. Flame Wraith of Storm and Fire Up erupts on ground, attacking the enemy familiar and decreasing their heal recovery. So this is really a PvP familiar that is kind of useless for me. So it's good gains to the target HP potions and heal recovery, which is much more like towards to the engineer, and also and enemy familiar and decreasing their heal recovery. So if your enemy are using support type, this would yep, this would bring them down in healing. And if you have high attack and combine with this beast here, um, yeah, that would be an end game for your enemy there. And next one is the mount that is the Dingo, which you would get from winning the Relic battle, much more like to be a view mount, or else if you go into joining the first ranking kingdom, you will have the chances to meet the wolf. And also if you have the coin to win the bid and with lots of luck in there, which I rarely win in the kingdom auctions house. Yeah, I think this would be something rare for me as well. And there will be like new content changes, the chaos field expansions, and new boss. So right now we have the ancient ruins floor 4 opens, and there will be the new boss. If you go into the menu challenge and click into the chaos field, you will see that there is the fourth floor with an icon there. I think is this icon is like the boss. I'm not sure about that, but then you will need diamond to fast travel to it. I will select the travel on foot. I believe it will not cost me anything if I travel on foot. I will not spend diamond to travel to it, and maybe some will do because it drops that magic crystal, and I'm not sure about the boss appearance time. So that would be okay, sorry about that. The icon here is actually open PK. It means that it's an open field. If you enter it with risk that you might get killed by other players. I guess the setting will auto turn you into a PK mode even you want to stay in peaceful mode. Yeah, I guess I will prevent enter this map. As for now, I do not want to die. And there is also some shop new package, and there's the event and also some fixes here. So I will go into, let's say, the new dimensional border treasure hunt. So this is actually the new event that happening around. There's like the event period itself, the treasure hunt stuff, what you would get by yeah, entering to that event and what kind of treasure you would get from it. This is the event that appears on top here. So this is the event. You just have to select, and then, yep, getting the compass to go through the stage itself. It has until stage 15 here, and it has a time limit as well. So for me itself, just now at the stage 1, I use all my paths at the stage 1, compass at the stage 1 there, because I'm not sure if, let's say, if I rush for it, when I stuck at stage 15 here, so I'm not sure if I'm stuck on 15 at early of the time here, then do I still able to go back to stage one? I would say no, because just now I read it as if you move to the next stage, you could not move it back. So I did something wrongly. So I should not move to the next stage until I have really opened up some of the item on the site. So that is a wrong move, but yep, it's too late to regret. And you will also have like the if event that you could claim for item here by completing the certain kind of rules. And you will get a first body here, the new body. Toko is a support earth type. And about the skills is down below here. Increase the partner damage by 50% on the Steel Genie Island. What is Steel Genie Island? So there's a new thing called as a Steel Genie Island. And then you will have like the field what is this? Skippy instant restore of 7.5% of max HP plus 100%. Create an area of continuous healing around the ally familiar with lowest HP, restoring 20% of the max HP. Yep. So it's basically really a supporter role here. Yeah. So let me just go into the next one. More information, please refer back to the information page that I will put in the description down below. I will not go through one by one. And then we will have, oh, this is the episode if that I have spoken about, like how you could gain a points or here. Um, each event mission can be participate once per account, so it doesn't matter which character you are using to grind through the quest, it's only one per account there. And then you will have like the fire familiar rate up summon event that is the Firelynx. If you go into the summon page itself, shop summon, you will have the event banner here. So this is the fire up. So the stack ton have been removed. Um, I don't think I would go for this banner because one thing about the familiar banner is that if you play on this banner here, it accumulate, at least it has the guarantee, and for the event banner itself, um it doesn't stack and it changed 2 weeks once. So if you see the equipment one, at least it stack up, and also for the familiar and not for the costume. Only these two, it has the stacking. So I would say if you're a free-to-play player, just go for those two because, as I said, this one here, um, it's a PvP, but of course it also has a rate up to the Molten Lion. Yeah, it also rate up some of the fire elemental summoned here. This is actually 4%, and let's see where's the percentage here. It's also 4%, 1%, 1%, 0.85. Let me just go back to here. You can see it's slightly higher, but then because it if you would like to meet the guarantee or you're someone bad luck as me, I think I will just go back for the normal one. Yeah, because that's all RNG. Yeah. And then we will have the new package here. So if you would like to purchase it, you can go through it. I will just go through it here. Blah blah blah. I will put this in the descriptions down below. You could actually check it out. But let me just go back to the game screen itself to show you guys where you can get the pack. If you click on the shop itself, these are the new pack. I think this is actually good for gacha. 30 days we'll have like 30 coupons for the three different kind of things like 10 for the equipment, 10 for the familiar, and 10 for the costume. It costs you around like less than 10 USD here. And you will also have like weekly per account bundle fire familiar summon that give you like 5 familiar tickets that you can choose to use it at the event banner or the familiar summon banner there. And then you will also have this one here, conditional perks. You will see like the skill books. If you saw that I have uploaded one of the video about the skills. Right now you can get those skills, but then for free to play is a bit grindy. You would get there, but then it would takes time, or you would like to purchase like for an additional pack at the price here, 79 ringgits, approximately around like 18 USD. So you can get this one here to get skill books if you want it to. And then we will also have like different item. Where is it? Bundle the magic tome. So if you get this one here and you will have enough of like this special kind of master magic pages, you will need to go into the bundle and grab it. This one here, magic tome, and purchase the item here. So for me itself, yeah, you can get if you're lucky in the fuse pot and you get something that not useful for you as a skill book page, you can use it to trade it for the skill magic magic pages, magic pages here, and use it to purchase the things that you want. So for me, I think I would get the perfect chance. This is something that add critical rate, and this is shared with all your classes in an account. So as I said, I will focus on skills that are benefit to account rather than the classes because I'm much more towards to PvE rather than PvP. So this is something that useful for me. And without the critical rate itself, it means that you have lower chance to crit to use your critical damage. If you go into here, critical. So I have like 8,000 points of critical, but then my rate is only 1.5. That is really low. So if you would like to have like the critical chances, increase your critical chances here, you need the critical rate. That's where you will need that skill books, which is the one that, uh, um, yeah, this one here, bundle magic tome. This one here, critical rate plus 7.5. It helps a lot, and especially when you try to grind through some of the quests, the main quest, the reputation quest, the labyrinth, the dimensional. It helps in all different kind of content, even like the PvP. Yeah, it, it's really helps. So this one here, I would say it would be my first choice when I got enough of the magic skill book. And I guess after those is like the power up pack, blah blah blah. Check in pass as I what I had told just now. The magic timeline have show. So if you would like to check all kind of different kind of things, these are the one. Um, too bad it doesn't list down like what kind of effect or skill it add to. If it put in one more columns here, it will definitely benefit a lot. We just have to view here rather than clicking one by one. And the bundle is the one that I showed just now. And I guess, yep, this would be all for this video here about the updates. And I hope this video is helpful for you. And if you like this video, please click on the like buttons and subscribe for more upcoming content. Thanks for watching.